Hey, this is Lori Kraft with the Kraft team at Next Home Realty Center, and I am bringing you a Tuesday tip. This tip is more for sellers, and I think that right now we are probably in the midst of a market shift. Now, whether or not it's truly shifting to a buyer's market or if it's just normalizing is a matter to be seen. It takes a little bit of time to be able to go back and look and see the progression. But certainly in the suburbs, homes are not selling as fast, and they're certainly not selling for as high a dollar as they were even 2 months ago. So it's something we need to take into consideration and make adjustments for. One of the biggest adjustments I see that sellers are having to make is the turnkey readiness of the home. A year ago, you could put your house on market and pretty much stick a sign in the yard and it would fly. But that is no longer the case, and our buyer pool has shifted. The buyers in the marketplace now, they aren't satisfied with carpet for sure. They don't want laminate counters. They want things to look high-end, turnkey, pretty much like a new build. Now, when you get in town, you have more wiggle room there because those buyers are more interested in that lot than they are necessarily in the finishes on the home. But when you get out into the suburbs, you're going to have to make some concessions. And I know the theory is, well, I don't want to put that in because what if the buyer doesn't like it? I'm just going to give them an allowance and they can figure it out for themselves. That's not our buyer pool anymore. It was probably true 5 years ago and certainly 10 years ago. But these buyers, they're not interested in doing that. They want something that is move-in ready, and they want that granite in there. Even in the lower price points at $250, they want granite. When you get into $300,000, $400,000, $500,000, those buyers expect granite. They expect stainless steel appliances. They expect hardwoods or tile down. They do not want carpet. So you may have to invest some money to start with. And I would say at a minimum, repaint. Paint your trim, make it nice, clean, crisp. Repaint your walls. Put a fresher color on the wall. Now the walls behind me are camel color, which actually is making kind of a comeback. But really, most buyers appreciate those gray tones and those blue palettes. And those are a neutral, it's a new neutral. Also things that you can do that maybe aren't as expensive, it's very costly to replace all your cabinets in your kitchen. But if you have melamine cabinets, which most of us have, ignore the dog in the background, those actually take paint better than anything. And painted cabinets are actually new and pretty cool, and people really like them, and buyers can certainly appreciate them. And so that's something you can do, not nearly as cost prohibitive as, say, new cabinetry. If you're going to have to replace countertops, be prepared. You're also going to have to replace backsplash. So be thinking like a buyer. If you're going to pay the same price for an existing home that you could buy a new build for, which is what we're seeing with all builder incentives down the road a piece, why wouldn't you expect it to be turnkey ready? So that's my tip for you. When you get ready to sell your house, look at your home through a buyer's eyes and be prepared to spend some money in updating your home before you even list. That's my tip for this Tuesday from Kraft Team Homes and Next Home Realty Center. Happy house hunting, and help us craft your new beginning.